So today then, we're going to be cooking some authentic ramen noodles. The chicken with vegetables, all that kind of stuff. I've never actually attempted it, even though it's pretty simple. I just thought I'd give it a go. So I got the ingredients, I looked on Google for a good recipe, and apparently it was authentic Japanese. So yeah, we'll give it a go, see how it is. I'm sure I like it because I love noodles, I love chicken, I love like Asian food, so it should be good. I'm at a great location, so I'll show you that in a minute. And then we'll just get straight into cooking. I'll give you a quick view then. Got my own beach that way, at the bottom. And it's a massive lake. We're in Scotland right now. And then you've got like, just a wall right over there. The road came from that end. And I just came along, just up this way. Boom. You got the van there, just tied it up a slight bit. Got my camera stand if you're interested. Chair. Sun was out actually. Still nice, the clouds look good. Just gone in, it's just behind them clouds up there. But yeah, let's get to cooking. Got the board and just the sheet. It's like a fireproof sheet I put there just to stop my mattress getting dirty. For the food then, goma chiller, that's on right now. Chicken. Spring onions, or in America they call them scallions, I think. Oh god. And we got soy sauce. I got the reduced salt one, that's the only one he had. Either way, it doesn't matter. And then this, never heard of this before, but this is called mirin seasoning. Yeah. I'm guessing it's some kind of like Asian sauce. What else have we got? Some pak choi, just an Asian vegetable, green leafy vegetable. Oh, this needs to stop falling because it's annoying me. And then chicken stock. Well, I got the boxes, the little cartons, whatever they're called. So I'll need 2 of them because it's a chicken ramen. And cardboard can go in the bin. Mixed green chilies and a red one too. Won't be using all of that. And the most simple ingredient ever, chicken flavor noodles, but it's got the seasoning in it. You can use it if you want, I'm not, so just them, cheap as anything. And some dried mushrooms. I couldn't find any Asian shiitake mushrooms, so I just got these dried mixed mushrooms, simply dried. That's that. And then with this recipe it said 2 boiled eggs, like soft boiled eggs, so there's the eggs. I think that's it. That's all I need. So let's get these outside. First thing I'm going to do then is get my stove out. I can go under, get my gas for it. Just some butane. push the mattress back just to give it a bit more room. Get my pan. So usually, if you're in a normal kitchen, which I'm not, you'd use a wok for this kind of stuff. It'd be a lot easier, and that's the authentic way to do it. But obviously I haven't got a wok, so I'm just using a little pan. That's all I've got. So the first thing, is I'm going to heat that up. And I'm going to boil the eggs first. And the recipe calls for soft boiled eggs. So I'm going to do 2 of them. And then I'll just wait for the water to boil. And if you didn't know, maybe you might actually learn something now. I'm sure you probably all know. 2 boiled eggs, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait until the water's boiling. It's called a rolling boil. And then for 2, you want to, so I want soft. And that's usually between 6-7 minutes, I find. Medium, so it's like sticky, is 8 to 10. And then boiled is probably like 12-13 minutes. But yeah, if you didn't know, you do know. While we're waiting for the water to boil, starting the vegetables. So I forgot to add fresh garlic. I'll use about 3 or 4 cloves, and then some fresh ginger. You just mince it up, and then we can add it later. So I'll start with bok choy. Take the root off, and then rubbish goes straight into the bin. You can wash it if you want, I'm not going to. And the end bits I'm just going to leave like that, just so it looks nice. And this is the only bowl thing I've got. It's a Pyrex measuring jug. That's what I'll be using to eat out of. So that can just go in straight into there, just until we cook it. And the spring onions / scallions. That's what the Americans call it. Roots into the bin. And if it has any dirt on it, you can peel it, but these look okay. And I'm just gonna cut the top off, the old bits. And to get fancy, if you have a big chef's knife, I don't think I do with me at the moment, but you can, so you can do it this way. So it's like sideways. Obviously your knife has to be sharp, unlike this one. And that way you can get how the chefs do it, like that, looking slanted. Or you can just cut it normally. Apparently the mushrooms, the dried mushrooms, have to be soaked before you do it. It's said on the label. So I've just got a cup, put them in, and spill it everywhere. What I'll do, I'll just get some of this hot water, give it a mix around and let them soak until we need to cook them. Should do the trick. Chili, so I'll use half. Just use that bit. I'll use this later, so I want to keep that there. Green chili, use about that half. I'll keep the seeds in, and with a sharp knife, which this isn't. And in fact, I'll change. For veg, in the army, this is what I used to use. One of these, like a serrated, I don't know what you call it. Way better. So this should be really colourful, hopefully. And I'll just scrape that on there, I don't really want to touch it. Water seems to be boiling, so I'll just add the eggs in. Only covered half, so I'll just keep mixing them around because I don't want to waste too much water. And then with that, it's not really going to cook these, so I can just put that on help the steam cook them. Put a timer on. So for soft, I said 6 to 7 minutes. Probably take a bit longer because this is a camping stove, so I don't know if you can see my phone. Maybe you can. I'll put it on for 8 minutes just to allow for the camping stove because it's not good. Phone there, timer on, eggs cooking, vegetables there, soaking, garlic. How many cloves did I say? 3 to 4? Just go back here. So I just square it up. Just do the best job you can with getting all the skin off. Ginger done, scrape it on. Mushrooms seem to have absorbed all that water, so that's good. So they're ready for cooking. Yes, we're getting somewhere. Right then. Chicken breast. So the recipe called for it to be baked with salt and pepper on, a bit of oil, until, yeah, so I obviously haven't got an oven. So the best thing I can do is slice it so it looks somewhat good, just little slices like that, and then just fry it off. That's what I can do really. Dry them. Had 2 eggs done. Fry the chicken off. Chicken in. Fry them off until cooked. Found out what it was. So it's fermented rice alcohol. It's like a vinegar basically, a sweet vinegar. It's quite nice, I just tasted it. That along with a soy sauce, wow. So yeah, if you don't know what this is, you'll see by the thumbnail what it's supposed to be. But it's like a chicken and noodle broth with vegetables. So that's the chicken cooked. I'm just gonna take it out onto this plate. Looking good. And I'll leave this oil in and I can fry off the garlic and ginger. Or as much of it as I can. Get the chilies in there too. Try avoid the spring onions. There we go. I'm going to turn that down and just fry these off slightly, just so they're not as raw. Oh, it smells amazing. Wow, if you could smell this. Now to add the mushrooms. And just cook these. Wow, the smell. So we don't really want to cook this too much, just to keep the taste and the flavour and the colour of it. Just mix it in, just so it wilts slightly. Quite literally just like that, because once we do this stock, so I'm going to add 2 chicken stock. What would you call them? Tablets maybe? I don't know. Give that a mix around once that's in the bin. Turn the heat down. Wow, the smell of this. I've said that like 4 times, but amazing. Drinking water. Just 2 cups roughly. You want it like a, yeah, soupy, like that. Good enough, should be enough flavour. And the chicken stock cubes, or whatever you call them, that's going to have a lot of salt in it anyway, but I'm just going to add my own. Some pepper too. Another mix around, get the heat up to start the boil. So originally I was going to add 2, but 1's definitely enough. And then there's the chicken sachet, like the flavouring. I can use that if I want, but it's probably going to be too chickeny. What I can do, I can just save that anyway. I'm going to add some soy sauce. That much. And mirin seasoning. Oh wow, look at this. That was the best smell I've ever smelled in my life. That is done. So what we can do, transfer it into the bowl. Oh my, wow. I'm not wasting a bit of this. And then chicken. Eggs, I can just chop in half. Show the yellow. Stay alive. And then, oh. Done. I wish I had a better bowl to like get the thumbnail, but yeah, I got 700 milliliters. Let's go. Oh my god, I cannot wait to eat this. Oh, if I drop this, I'm going to be so annoyed. That's where we are, that's where I've set up. Look at it. Probably the worst bowl to be, well, it's not even a bowl. Just like a mixing Pyrex tub jug. Make it, guys. I love ramen. Now I do anyway, first time I've ever had it. I'm gonna eat this and just look at all the scenery and just chill out. So yeah, appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, I'd really appreciate that. And Instagram, I have that really brown on the screen right now. And I'll see you in the next video.